Hi, everybody. My name is Rich Galiba. I'm a senior technical analyst on the support team, and I'll be spending the next few minutes to look at merging documents into an email. And when I mean documents, these are documents created through SQL, and we're going to use a simple script to tie a couple different steps together to create the output and then send the email. We're in the script, we're going to use the esend mail command. And this mail command will generate a mail message. We'll be able to use pre-saved files that are on the IFS, like image files. We'll see a JPEG in my example. We'll also be able to attach documents to the email. And of course, those document types can be PDF, text, Excel type files, pretty much any ASCII type file. And again, these files can be created through SQL, saved to the IFS, the integrated file system on the IBMi, and then used in the mail merge process or the mail send process. The interesting thing is we could take an attachment, and you'll see this example, and we could take the results of a view and merge that into the body of the email. So it's not an attachment, but it appears as text in the email. And it's, again, the results from your view or your report. And because it is a script, these jobs can be automated and used in the production process and scheduled to run on a frequency that you need. Next slide, please. So in my example, we're going to create two emails. You'll see this happen. We'll switch over to a live demo. The image on the left shows an email message with a title or subject that says invoice at the top. There's an attachment called the invoice XLSX. There's a header image or a JPEG that's merged into the message body. And then at the bottom, the third element is the view results for a particular view that I ran in the script to generate this email. On the right-hand side, similar concept, attachment, image, and message details. And the point is here, this is just something I put together, real quick example, but you could use this for any kind of output notifications that you're creating. Okay, and I'm sorry I lost the presentation there, Cheryl. Are we still displaying? And I can't hear anybody.
Yes, we are. Now we're at the point
Okay.
of the live demo, so I'm going to pass control to you.
All right, I thought there was one more slide there, but let me go ahead and share, and we'll go through the demo. I am ready for that. So, okay, so I have a show my screen prompt here. And do we see a script?
Yes, we do.
Okay, great. So as the examples that we previously demonstrated were created through this script, and I am live connected into our network. You'll see the script is broken down into two parts. Lines 1 through 10 will create the first email, and the working rows are 4, 6, and 8. And lines 13 through 17 on the second or the bottom part will create a second email. Using a script, we're tying together our commands, and it's just like a macro. So when it runs, we're going to generate output for a view. That's what the execute command does. If I click on that line, you could see the command resolved into the gray area at the bottom. This first execute will create the Excel attachment. I'm going to save it in the stream file in the temp directory with the name. Second execute creates the text that I want to embed into the message body. And then the third line, the actual esend mail command line, takes those documents along with that JPEG image and merges them into a single email transaction. And again, looking at the gray area at the bottom, you can see those parameters specified for the attachment name and the image file, Rosebud JPEG, it's going to be used in the transaction, as well as message detail from this email output that was created by a view and saved to the IFS. Same concept for the second half. And if I go ahead and press the run button, we'll see yellow highlights. That's indicating that the command ran successfully. I didn't get any error messages back. Of course, this can be automated as you work through the process. And if I go over to my email inbox, let me pull that into our panel here. We'll see that I have 2 mail messages delivered. And if with an attachment, we can click on the attachment and open it. You can see my notifications coming through also. And so here's that Excel attachment that was part of the email. So real easy, simple process, creates a script to export data. We have static elements like JPEG images that can be merged into the mail message. And the nice part is taking view output or reports or tables and displaying that summary or that result set in the message body. And then we have placeholders, so you can intermix text with view results to create some really interesting output. I've seen some real neat stuff for survey results, for QA results, especially, but consider using this for notices, statuses. You can iterate this process, so a single email goes to a specific individual or company, and then only information for that person or company is in that email. Now you could repetitively run that.